Hey guys, I just want to share something quick with you. So I have this guy here, one of my coworkers that I do work here, and it just made me think about a lot of things. And maybe you are probably dealing with the same issue or the same situation. I don't know, well, whatever you want to call it, right? Uh, So he has a small refrigerator, right? And I share water with him. Like we're always either buying cases of water for the week or for that month or something, and we always we share. Like I could walk to his area, grab water. He knows that I'm always gonna like bring a case or something like that. So in a way, it's like a good relationship that we have. It's very important to have good relationships with your coworkers. Sometimes it's not the case. Sometimes there's jealousy, envy involved, and it's best to stay away from those things and just focus on what you're doing. But besides that, there was a guy that did say, "Hey, you need to bring your own cases of water." A different guy, because in a way, the guy that owns that refrigerator was chewing on him about, oh, you only take waters and stuff like that. So when I came and grabbed the water bottle, the guy, yeah, I guess his guard went up and he was like, "Hey man, you need to start buying water. You're drinking all the water." In a way, playing victim, trying to point a finger at someone else, and for the moment, just me as a Christian, a believer of Jesus Christ, I know that I had to have self-control on certain things. And but in that moment when that comment was said, I literally my brain, I was like, what? And it kind of ticked me off a little bit. I didn't say a word, I didn't talk back or anything like that, but I was like, really? Like, dude, like, well, why would you say something like that, right? Like, and it kind of messed with me just a little bit, because I do bring my cases of water and things like that. So I went back to my station and I was like, man, I'm gonna go buy my own refrigerator. I'm gonna just not talk with them. I'm gonna go I'm just gonna buy my own waters and use it for myself. And we can't trust no one now. So in a way, I was thinking of that, and then hours passed. It's just a moment of reflection, and I was like, wait, what am I doing? Just go ahead and talk to the guy, the owner of the whoever owns that, and actually talk to him about it. So he passed by, and I was like, hey man, I got a question. And then I was explaining about was what that guy said was true. Do you think that I'm like this or not? He was like, no man, that guy is he's just a little crazy. He's just saying some things. It's a little messy and stuff. And I was like, oh man, So what I'm trying to say, and just for you guys, whenever there's a tension in the moment between someone that you have a relationship with, always go and clarify some things. Maybe give that moment a little break, but then come back and just sit down and talk with that person. Especially you guys, be a man about it. Suck it up and just be like, I'm gonna go talk to this guy, right? And then at the end, shake hands on it. Agree to disagree, because tomorrow isn't promised for anyone. So that's why, for me, I love to encourage, love that neighbor and things along those lines. So no, I got to clarify with that guy. I got to talk to him, and no, there was no problem. And sometimes we do that. Sometimes we don't even say a word, and then we start to believe something in our minds until it turns into a big chaos, right? And now 5 years later, now there's a stone has been built to where it can't be softened anymore, and their relationship, like the relationship you have with someone, is non-existent anymore. And it's like that. So to protect the relationships, always go to that person. If something has been heated in a moment, go and talk to that person and be like, hey man, this happened, and just be honest, be vulnerable for that moment, humility. But then again, if that person is not willing to listen, that person is not willing to accept a flaw or anything, then it's best to remove yourself from that situation, because then it'll be a hindrance for you. It will affect you mentally, and spiritually as well. It will drain you. So that's just something to keep in mind as well. So if you feel like you keep let's say crawling on your knees trying to win this person over and you see no change, it's best to move away from that and pray for that person from a long way, so yeah, there's a little encouragement for you guys, a little lesson. So God bless you guys. I just pray that the Lord is with you. I pray that you have Christ in your life, in your lives, and whatever you're facing right now in this moment, just know that the Lord has control of everything. So I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in with me. If you haven't, so subscribe to the channel. This is just a short little message for you guys. So yeah.